Good afternoon or morning or night whenever you're listening to this. This is the Peaceful Savage, and I am going to do monthly readings for each of the signs for the month of May. And I want to start off each reading with this message that may resonate with you and may not. I just thought it was nice because we're moving out of winter and we're coming into spring now. And the message that this says is, I focus on my home this month, ensuring that it is tranquil, safe, warm, and welcoming. I find housework to be fun, as it is a way to show love for my surroundings. I regularly clean out clutter so that any stagnant energy departs with it. My home is my sanctuary, and love fills every room. I think this is a really beautiful message at this time, considering our circumstances and, appreciating the things that we already have and learning how to show them love and appreciation instead of seeking comfort somewhere else, and seeking it from what you already have, whether that's inside of you or your belongings, the things that you have purchased or you've made or that have gotten given to you, that are special to you, that help contribute to your growth and to your inner peace. So I'm gonna start with the signs now. Hi Libra, how's it going? Hope all is well. For the month of May, I will be reading with the Shaman Tarot. Beautiful deck with beautiful illustrations. Ooh, that one keeps coming up so much. Ooh. Yeah. And I will be doing like a past, present, future kind of vibe. We're going to be looking at what you're coming from and how that's affecting your present moment in May, and the energies that come from the way that you're being and how they influence you. I'm just going to shuffle the cards for Libra for the month of May. Libra for the month of May. All right. Hard work coming up, playing by the rules. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune in your past. This is what you're coming from. This is the kind of energies you're bringing into May. And the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana, so it's very influential energy, stuff that you're going to look back and you're going to let guide you through another situation. You're going to be like, I learned how to be more self-aware of myself. I learned how to be more aware of other people and their intentions. I learned what my role is, and in this kind of situation I learned what I should do and what I want to do and what I don't want to do next time. And the Wheel of Fortune is like saying, okay, so you're coming into a time where the wheel is now turned in your favor. So what you want is what you'll get right now. So be careful what you wish for. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's pretty straightforward. You're coming from a time where you may felt like unlucky, or you were wondering, like, you know, when the situation was going to change or progress, or what was going to happen. And the universe was like, all right, well, I'm going to turn the wheel now so that you can see a situation more clearly, or you can feel excited about upcoming events. And I think that you've been given an opportunity. I think that you've seeked out, maybe either consciously or subconsciously, an opportunity that you know now is, that you feel like is going to be prosperous for you, but you need to put energy and hard work into it with the Eight of Pentacles. And the Pentacles represents Earth, which is your prosperity, which is your material gain, it's your wealth, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, your wealth, spiritually. And the Eight of Pentacles represents being committed to something. Being committed to something and not skipping corners, not cheating, or not trying to find an easy way out, like learning something and doing it from lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, and keeping practicing, like every day, putting effort and energy into that. It's by staying focused, it's by being diligent, it's by being empowered of the understanding that when I work hard for something, it's going to be that much more fruitful, because I know that I didn't cut any corners to make something happen. It's not cheaply made. It's not on a rocky foundation. I know that I followed all the steps. I read the instructions, like I played by the rules. I put my all, I put my best energy into it, and didn't know that I can only go somewhere positive from that, because practice makes perfect, right? Like, you don't just start on the piano at like Mozart. Like you learn by learning the keynotes, you know, you learn by musical theory sometimes. And it's by humbly accepting that you can't cheat your way through something this time. You can't, you know, get there faster than anyone else. You just have to keep trying, being persistent in it. And then you've got your Page of Cups in the future position. And he looks like he's crafting a necklace with this monkey. It's like he's having this bonding experience of creativity with this monkey. They're creating something together out of love and imagination. And the page represents being new to something. It's the Page of Cups represents being new to something emotionally, like embarking on a new creative journey, or embarking on a new imaginative journey, or something that awakens the way that you feel, you know, like when you think about moving forward on this journey, you think more in terms of how it's going to emotionally affect you, or you're following this journey because emotionally, like, you're feeling satisfied by it, you're feeling inspired emotionally to develop it further. And this could be with somebody, or just a hobby that you really love, you know, something that you can really heal yourself with. The Page of Cups represents being in a new relationship with somebody, whether it's romantic or platonic, or being in a new relationship or a new level of a relationship with either your creative self, or your imaginative self, or your healing self. Or it represents being in a new stage with like a family member, or your spouse, or your partner, or your friends. And I'm really seeing that. I'm really seeing for you, Libra, that I feel like you've been putting effort and energy into a situation, and you're seeing how much being stable and reliable in that situation has given you so much more momentum to keep moving forward into it. I feel like you're going to see the positive effects of it emotionally while you're doing it. You're gonna be, like learning either a new skill, whether that's an emotional skill, emotional intelligence, or you're gonna be, you're just gonna be learning how to be diligent and like disciplined with this new situation. And it's teaching you a lot about love, or it's going to bring you somebody or a new stage of your relationship with somebody that you're able to open up more to, and you're able to feel more comfortable in it. And it's going to awaken feelings inside of you of exploration. Like when you're in a positive relationship with somebody, or with a group of people, or with anybody, or with yourself, you're opening your heart to healing. You're no longer closed up, and it's hard to open up after something's happened that has influenced you in kind of a traumatic way. I feel like going forward in something, and I feel like putting your best effort into something and really understanding that there's no faster way to get to where I want, so I'm just gonna put in my honest effort and honest work and be as open as I possibly can about my efforts and my skills in this situation. And it's gonna make you realize, I feel like it's gonna be so healing for you. I feel like it's gonna be really healing in the fact that you're developing a new skill of not desiring the end goal in a not realistic way, in like a faster way. It's gonna I feel like it's gonna really teach you patience and determination and the beauty of letting things unfold organically. So yeah, that is your reading, Libra. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions about this reading or about tarot in general, feel free to send me a message. I'm an open book. I love to communicate about tarot. I love to share my knowledge on tarot. I think it's a really great tool for self-reflection, and I want to share that with the world. Yeah, and if this resonates with you, that's great, and I hope it does. I hope it inspires you, and if it doesn't, that's okay too. Not every message that you see is going to be for you, and maybe you just don't understand it now, but maybe you'll understand it later. So yeah, with that being said, peace and love. Enjoy the rest of your May.